Hey guys, working on a 1992 Johnson GT200. Been having the fuel bowls are just dumping gas out the front, and can't get them to seal. Um, so I want to show you how to resurface the mating surface of the carburetor body and the float boat chamber. These are plastic. After time, people tighten them down, over tighten them, they will warp and they just will not seal. So once you take the carburetor apart, you can take the float and everything out of it. It's pretty simple. To resurface this and to get it completely flat, we've got to pull these brass tubes out and the pullover out. And I do mark and take a picture of what tube comes out of what location because they are different sizes. And I mark a location of where the pullover came out. So we pull both of these out, which I've already loosened. Just take a pair of pliers, you can pull them straight out. Be careful not to crush them. And then on the bottom of the bowl, there are two little tabs sticking up, right there and there. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut those off. Just take a little razor blade knife and you can just shear right off. And I'll show you how bad these are, how bad they're warped. What we have here, my bench is completely flat. It's good steel top table. And I've just taken a 6-inch sticky sanding disc. This one is 220. I did try 320, but it was taking forever to get these sanded down. And I just put it on the table and just make a good circular motion, trying to hold it, flat on the bench. Now I'm going to take my blow gun and blow it off real quick. And see if we can see this. I think that's a perfect light right there. You can see the dull all the way around through here is high, and from there to there it's low. It's low from here to here, and from here to there. And this right here is the front of the carburetor, and the fuel was just dumping out right here, just pouring out, because like I said, after a time, these are 20 some years old and they get warped. So what we need to do is continue sanding this surface down until it's dull and has the flat look all the way across. And this could take up to 5 to 10 minutes to do, sanding and checking it. see if you can see this. You can see that this is really starting to flatten out. We still have a low place right here. There's a low place up here, and it's still low over through here. And I'm not trying to be cheap, trying to just halfway do something and make it work. These bodies and the bowls are no longer available. You can't buy them unless you find somebody that has a used set. And I'm probably just buying another problem, buying what I already have. So I'm just trying to resurface these to make them seal up and keep on trucking. So we'll keep going till all this sealing surface is flat. All right, I think you can see is that from here now we're completely level and flat all the way across through here. So that's going to seal nicely. But up here, it's still low. You can see that's shiny, and it's shiny right here. So keep on going. And what's nice about this 6-inch sanding pad is that you can peel the sticky off the back and stick it to your bench, and it won't move. It makes it really nice. Now, if you look at it, we are getting super close. There's just a little bit of shiny surface there. It's a little low. And just a little right up there. It won't take but just a little bit more to get it all flat. All right. If you guys can see now, but you can see it's perfectly a flat finish by being able to sand it on a good flat surface with sandpaper. We've been able to completely, resurface this carburetor body and made it usable again. So now we're going to go to the float bowl. You can see that it does have a ridge all along the top to help it seal. We are going to sand this, and some of that ridge will get eaten away. But you got to do what you got to do to try to get it to seal up. So. Now I try to be easy as I can on this. See if you guys can see it. It really doesn't look too bad. Over here, though, I think you can tell that it still is not hitting right here. This is a low area. But everywhere else, we're making good contact along that ridge. So I'm going to take it a little bit more. So now, I think it's pretty much, we've got a good gray line all the way across. Sometimes what I do, as you can see, it's hitting up here around the screw hole. I'll take a file and kind of file that back just a little bit, because these flanges have a tendency to, somebody over tightens them, or just over the time they get pulled up. And I'll take a file and just kind of cut it back just a little bit, just to give it a little relief. And hopefully this will help somebody out there. Since you can't buy these parts anymore, maybe it'll help you get your carbs sealed up so they stop leaking gas. Thanks.